Hi there, beloved. It's Jyoti here, belly on the earth, with a message for you. I know that there are so many challenges that you are facing right now, and we all are. The world is in fundamental shift, and this poses a challenge for all of us. These challenges that we're facing are absolutely necessary in order to give birth and give rise to what is next for life on this planet. The way that we've been living up until now is coming to an end. A lot of the systems that we in our daily lives actually depend upon and utilize currently in a short period of time may not be here in the same way that they are. This may cause a lot of emotional experiences for you. And I want you to know something, that life, when you align yourself with your spirit, you are aligned with life. Life as originally intended, life as expansion, as love, as unity, as oneness, as connection, love, belonging, connection, life. We're all one. We're all woven of the same tapestry. We are unified at this level of life. And I sometimes kind of think of it like we're individual cells functioning in the body of life. And there's a lot of beings right now that don't have access to this life. And that's how, if you know that you are one of the beloveds that's here to assist other beings to step into what life is, because none of us have a clear picture of what's unfolding and how it's really going to change, because our minds don't have the capacity to see and experience something that that has not been before. So our hearts, however, know. And from this space of love in the center of our being, this is where we can unfold new life potentials. This is vital to be aware of as the changes begin to take place. That in the center of your heart, you are led in perfection, by the essence of life. You will never be steered wrong from your heart. Now, I'm not talking about your heart chakra. In fact, that's a structure that you need to release. And I'm just now getting ready to release a structure removal experience. And I want to tell you just something about this whole heart chakra experience. So the chakras are actually implants. They are implants of consciousness within the matrix of the soul programs of consciousness that keep souls actually trapped on this earth. You are not a soul. You are an infinite, radiant, amazing love, presence, being, spirit that doesn't have a beginning or an end, but you have an individual expression here in this embodied life experience. And this essence that you are is so vital to life. And the reason that you came here may have been for many, many different reasons. You may have done it, you may have chosen to come here, you may have been tricked into coming here. We don't need to go into any of that. All we need to do is embrace the fact that we are here. And we are fully embodied in this experience. And your purpose for being here within this soul construct, within this domain of life, is to evolve the soul that you chose to incarnate through. Your soul is simply a template of manifestation. Your soul and your spirit agreed that you, in incarnating through this soul, that you would evolve the soul itself. Souls are meant to be freed, not trapped and not stuck in reincarnation cycles and cycles of karma. And if you notice, karma never ends, right? It's this hit, that hit, this hit, that hit. It's back and forth, and it ever continues. It spirals off into infinity until you end up reincarnating so many times and continuing to add traumas and dramas to your soul. So the reason that we are here now is to evolve the soul structure itself. And how we do that is by awakening beyond consciousness, by removing the structures of consciousness that are currently keeping us trapped within the experience of consciousness. And when you hear all of these spiritual teachers right now talking about energy work and energy healing and the awakening of consciousness and the expansion of consciousness, this is all part of consciousness. It cannot be escaped through energy. Energy is the effect. Consciousness is the effect. It's one negative effect of souls run lost. We are here to redeem and take full ownership of giving birth to our awakened self. So it's a vertical awakening rather than a horizontal. Horizontal is all about consciousness. It's polarity. It's polarity, plain and simple. When you have the experience of awakening beyond this consciousness, you have a direct line immediately and permanently with each breath with your spirit, who is infinite. So this is what I think Jesus meant when he spoke about being in this world but not of it, where you can be fully embodied within the consciousness that surrounds you and not be impacted by it and not be drugged down into it. It's time for us to awaken. It's time for us to release these structures of containment, of suffering. Did you know that fear is an implant? Did you know that all those negative thoughts that you have about yourself that make you question yourself all of the time, that make you question life and other people and am I safe and all these, those are all implants. And they pump that information of that question, of that fear, of that low vibrational energy into your beingness, which is why you feel stuck. So you have not actually lived life in reality. Because what we've all been living in within consciousness is not who we are at all. It's not who we are. So I want to invite you to come to see what's happening at Miracles Manifest Now, because there's a whole new life emerging and a whole new website is coming, and there are a whole new ways to access your healing, your transformation, and your awakening in this reality right here, right now, in the midst of everything. In fact, right now is the perfect time to make the full commitment to embodying your true spirit and your true essence in this life and awakening to see what actually exists beyond what you have experienced so far as your life. I send you so much love and so many blessings, and I hope to see you on the new website.